What is up, guys? From Noah from Noah Skyline Path. Please check out my channel and subscribe. But today we're not at my channel, and we are gonna be I'm gonna be asking at marketing questions today. So let's get started. Is PR worth the investment?
That's a great question, Noah. Thank you so much for doing that for me. So, is PR worth the investment? And here's how I answer it. I obviously am a little bit biased because I run an app marketing promotion agency, but I think it's one of the best channels to use to really launch your app. And it can do wonders. We've done amazing amounts of downloads with just PR alone. The fact of PR is you got to kind of think of it like investing in stocks, right? We all want an Apple stock. And because of the relationships that we at Runway have built, we know that we're not going to have a complete dud on our hands. But at the same time, not every stock is going to take off like an Apple stock. And so if your app solves a real need in the market, then PR is a great way to drive downloads because you're not going to get the amount of downloads that you can drive through PR. You will have to spend a fortune if you're running any type of UA campaigns or any type of CPI campaigns because you're going to charge per download. But unlike PR, we can do massive amounts of downloads, which means you get pennies, basically pennies per download if your app really solves a real need in the market. It's a great way to launch. And one of the beauties of it also is that it builds trust with the users because you're on blogs like TechCrunch, App Advice, Tech Cocktail, Social Times, and being on these types of media platforms builds trust, gives that third-party validation to the end user who's reading about your app. So it's a great way to get exposure. What's next, Noah?
How many downloads can I get from a PR campaign?
Oh, this is one of my favorite questions. It's something I get asked all the time. It's how many downloads can you get per PR campaign? And like I said before, it's like investing in stocks. So if you have an Apple stock, it's going to really take off. But there's no guarantees, right? And so that's why I say if you're looking for guaranteed downloads, if you have a budget of let's say $10,000 to $15,000, then I recommend using a CPI campaign or going to sites that can drive downloads per dollars, essentially. And that gives you guaranteed downloads. But we've done anywhere from hundreds of downloads for an app launch to hundreds of thousands of downloads. It all really depends on the app that you're building. And so to say that there's an exact number, we can't say. We can say is we've built up really good relationships with a lot of these bloggers that we know almost 80 to 90% of the time, 90 to 100% of the time, your app will be covered by one of these big publications because of the relationships we've built. But it's up to your app. It's up to your promotion as well to get it, to spread it out there a little bit more. And so we guarantee that you'll get some visibility, but then it's ultimately up to the problem that you're solving. Is that solving a real need? And if it is, it's really going to translate into lots and lots of downloads. What do you think about my answers?
Good.
I do something silly. Go check out my channel.
Check out my channel. See ya pipes later.